Hey there. Thanks for watching Momenta blog. I know what you're thinking. Another backflip tutorial? Geez, there's like 1,000 of those. There's one thing I've learned. You can't watch too many tutorials and you can learn something from just about every one. The way we see it, a backflip has two basic parts, the jump and the tuck. They're very different and you can't combine the two. The jump is responsible for generating all the momentum you're going to use for the flip. It's going to send you up and it's going to get your hips and shoulders in the right place for rotation. You want to make sure that your arms get all the way up past your ears, but you don't throw your head back. But you want to get your center of gravity as high as possible. We like to teach the jump so that you jump with just enough backwards rotation that when you hit the ground, you have to sit down if you don't do the flip. Not so much that you fly into your back, and not so little that you can land back onto your feet. It's like spinning in a computer chair. This is the push at the beginning that generates all the momentum. You want to be as big as possible here. Once you've left the ground, now it's time for the tuck. The key to the tuck is that you've generated all this momentum and you've gone from as big as you can be, and now you're going to get as small as you can be about the same axis. Again, I go back to the computer chair analogy. Nobody ever goes very fast if your leg is already really close to the chair when you push off. You want to be stretched out as far as possible and then snap in as tight as you can. A lot of people, when they start out doing backflips, put their head back, way back, make their tuck unbelievably huge. You want to keep your head in, but keep your shoulders behind your hips when you're jumping, so that when you bring it in for the tuck, you're as small as you can possibly be. We like to have people lay down on the ground and put their arms above their head and practice bringing their knees up over their shoulders. This also helps thwart the common problem that we see where people try to bring their arms or their chest forward instead of making that nice hollow back shape. Once you've brought your knees to your chest a couple times and gotten the feel for it, practice what it's going to feel like to be in your tuck. If you've never done a backflip before and you're doing it into a pit or with a spot or something like this, you're probably not going to remember a whole lot about what happened, so just focus on being in that nice tuck. So, going back and sort of giving the overview here, we have the jump, big and high as you can, stretched all the way out, get your center of gravity as high as possible, and then the tuck. Once your feet have left the ground, now you have to do something with that momentum. You pull your knees in up over your shoulders and tuck as tight as possible. Bringing your knees to your chest and your heels to your butt is the key. A lot of people try to tuck with just their knees to their chest or just their heels to their butt, and it's not good enough. Now, a lot of people ask, what should I do when I come out? Well, if you've never really done this before, you're not really going to know when to come out. You'll feel it and you'll think you're supposed to come out, but a lot of times it's way too early. You need to hold on a little bit longer. We recommend doing it, if you can, onto a nice mat or maybe like a foam pit or something like this where the person who's spotting you can help you get around, but you don't really have to worry about coming out until you know where the heck you are. So, that being said, my background is diving, so I've done a lot of jumps and flips and that sort of thing, but over the years I found that I can always improve something on my backflip. Jump a little bit higher, set my shoulders a little bit stronger, snap into the tuck even faster. What you don't want to do when you're going in for your tuck is sort of lazily get into the tuck and back out where it's, like a big wave. You want it more like a step function where you're untucked, tucked, and then untucked again. Very snappy and quick. Think again, just like how you spin in a computer chair. The faster you pull in your legs, the faster you'll spin. It's the exact same thing, just this direction. Alright, well, I hope that helped. Probably want to get around to editing this. I'm going to make maybe my coffee cup be the subscribe thing. So click on my coffee cup if you want to subscribe to more videos. Let us know in the comments section if this helped or if you don't like tutorial videos or something like this. Last week's video, let's put somewhere around here. You can check that out. I did a back full for the first time, which was kind of cool. Let's see, maybe at this point we'll change it, and now it's the grocery store video. So we filmed an entire video in a grocery store. It's kind of cool. So check it out, share, favorite, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see you next week. It's really good coffee.